I mean, they went 19-3 in our league. We're the overall champs, and I mean, obviously the division champs for the 4 straight years. So these guys really deserve it, and we get a chance to play again, and we don't want the season to end.
Well, we don't either, and the cool part about this Dragons March On show is the fact that we get to celebrate all of our national competitors from all of our winter sports. And now, for the first time in school history, we have our Dragon men and our Dragon women in the NCAA tournament. How cool is that, man?
Yeah, and I don't know, of the 64 teams, I don't know how many have their men's and women's teams in the tournament. It can't be very many. But, obviously the women, they've been a lot of fun to watch. It's just one of those years where, it kind of reminds me of a couple years ago in our team where, they just lighten in a bottle every game. And you could tell that they really enjoyed playing with each other and enjoyed competition. And, it seems like every time someone gave them a run, they gave them a run back, and it was really fun to watch how together they were all year. And I talked a lot about their team to our guys because I think they had that little something that we were missing maybe early, and we got that lightning in the bottle, and we started playing better.
Let's talk about the matchup against East Central a little bit. Have you been able to see anything on them throughout the year and what to expect from them?
We've paid a lot of attention to the GAC lately. I know they played Augustana early in the year, which doesn't mean a whole lot. Augustana being by 4 or 5 points, but we know they're very athletic. They're very guard-oriented. They won their conference tournament, so not only were they regular season champs, they're also tournament champions today, beating Monticello. We knew we probably were going to have the winner of that game, and so I watched them today. They're very impressive. They're probably not as deep as us, but certainly they've got 5 or 6 guys that can really score. It's going to be a great challenge, but I know our guys are up to it.
And that bracket, when you look at the thing as a whole, and we were texting about it a little bit earlier, the 3 familiar faces and a lot of new faces. You see Northwest Mo, Augustana, and MSUM, who have been in there. This is now 3 years in a row. But a lot of new faces in that lineup, but don't look over any of them.
No, it's going to be wide open. And, even Northwest Mo, who's spent most of the time, most of the year, #1 in the country, they barely got by their quarterfinal game and had to have basically a buzzer beater in their semis just to get to their conference tournament finals. So it's wide open. That's what college basketball is all about. And I'm just glad for these guys that were dodged a bullet and we're still playing. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to enjoy it.
Well, I definitely enjoy it, and I'm so glad to see us live another day and play some more Dragon basketball. Yeah. Talk a little bit about the regular season and the body of work that helped get you to that point. We talked a little bit about the toughness of the team, winning games that came down to the wire all season long with buzzer beaters and overtime games. Youth, Johnny Beninga, Evan Hines playing some big minutes in there, getting some big baskets down the stretch to seal some games for you. Big Matt Nelson, dunking on people it was a crazy year. How does this year stack up to the other ones that we've seen?
Well, they're all different. I think this team's really unique, and I think we weren't very good defensively before Christmas, and I think we haven't been a great defensive team, but certainly we've been vastly improved defensively. This team could always score, but I think we've become a little bit better on the defensive side of the floor, and I think our younger guys and our bench has played better in January and February. So, again, when you're young, it's going to take probably more time to learn things defensively in our league than anything. And so I think January and February were a testament to that with our bench playing better, and not coincidentally also defensively we were playing better. So you add those things up, and we played our best basketball after Christmas by far. And here we sit at 19-3 in the league, and I think that's going to most times take you to the national tournament in some way or form.
Yeah, in our league especially, it's being such a tough league. But definitely congratulations, Coach, to you. Congratulations to your team on their conference championship. Aaron Lean on the NSIC Player of the Year, as well as now #6 seed in the Central Region Tournament. Thanks for joining us, and definitely good luck. We'll be watching.
Thanks, Webby. Appreciate it.
We can watch them at MSUMDragons.com/DragonsMarchOn as you go throughout all the streaming for all of our teams are going to be there. But when we come back, I got a sneak peek in my ear about the best dunks from the Dragon men this year coming up right after this break. Welcome back to the Dragons Live Dragons March On special. Before we get to AD Doug Peters and conclude tonight's show, we're going to show you some of the best men's basketball dunks from the year coming up right now.